The pipes, I tell ya. Oh, and the ladies. Oh, my name's Chris Quinlan. Welcome to Melbourne Musos Face Chookeries live at the end of a pretty bumpy ANZAC week. There we go. Hello, ladies. I'll come back to you. There we are. Hello. Thank you. Oh, there we are. Hello, everyone. How are you? Doing all right? We're at the end of, as I said, an end of an ANZAC week. It's a very reflective week. Bit of a reflective week. I always think of Dad with the ANZAC Day. You've probably seen some of my posts. I hope I don't get too maudlin. And 23rd is both the passing of Mum and my last brother's funeral date, 5 years apart, 2014 and 2019. And so it's a bumpy week for a lot of us, you know, but we got to smile and we keep on going. Now, I've been doing a fair bit of marchy business over the last few episodes, and this will be a little bit more of it, but from a different point of view, you see. Now, what I'm doing here is I've got a few notes down, and the first thing I'd like to talk about is coordination. It's a coordinational nightmare. And what happens is when I'm putting the pipes on, I'll bring them back. I love them. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. About 90 beats per minute. Then what happens? They're going to go in and out throughout the show. But what happens with that is when you're playing at that kind of metronomic speed, when you're dealing with pipes, I've said this just the other week, leading up to this week, and what it is when you're dealing with the pipes, that's why Scottish pipe band drumming is around about 85 to 90. You know, if they're going for a bit of a push, it might be up to 95. But you always hear the wind up, you know, getting the air into the bag, and away you go, and you get the... And then when you're dealing with, say, an English band, they might run at about 110 beats per minute. But how many times have I talked about 120 beats per minute? It's a default on things like GarageBand and stuff. You just press new track and it just goes 120. Thanks, mate. You can change it now if you want. I'm not sure if they talk about it like that. Hello, my name's GarageBand. Harry GarageBand. Yeah, I'm going to start at 120. You can change it if you like. Sorry, pardon me. E. But one of the great things you want to do with the rudiments, if you had there were drums everywhere. The 25th of April, ANZAC Day, is a day for drums. I got up relatively early for me, seeing I'm a night owl, and it started with the Sydney March, and then I went to the Melbourne March. It's all ABC stuff all day, and then I missed the dawn service. I'm sorry. I'm not too good at 6 a.m. Anyway, but my apologies. But what it is and then it went to I did see the dawn service in Turkey. Is that how you say it now? And then across to Villeneuve, and there were drums everywhere. And then 2 footy matches. There was the 20-minute ceremony before, and you were hearing the step-offs and all the... That's a bit rough. Back on here. I might take the triggers out just for a little bit. There we go. Now what happens is when we're doing resolutions and things like that, and business. What we've got is you might have a single stroke roll to start. Get the flow, good flow, and then get a double. Did you hear all that yesterday? Oh, it was wonderful. And there's also a little bit of a nuancing. It's not really an accent. It's like a heartbeat, like a round, like that. And with all this biz, you get your chops together. You see. Bring them in now. Bring them back in. I just wanted to show you that a little bit. Hey, there it is. Oi. And the reason I've got triggers on with this is the European folk kit, because I'm trying to get that, like I did only just a couple of weeks ago, because of the month of April being fairly big for us, if you know what I mean, with ANZAC Day and the like, is that it resembles what I was doing a week or two ago with your various marching bands around the world, the American ones, the European ones, the English ones, the Scottish ones. Oh, Aida Centre! Now, when I put the pipes back in, I'll show you a couple of little rudimental things, right? And then what happens is when you've got this kind of, depending on the speed, if I'm going to stick with the 85 through to 90 kind of thing, you notice that the pipe bands, the Scottish pipe bands, have a little bit of a shuffle to them. Okay, they're triplety, you see. So if I do this, see? See, triplets. And then I'd have to be on a, if I was going to do double kick, I'd have to be on the back of a flatbed truck. Okay. Who's that guy behind us? That's Chris. He thinks he's in a Scottish pipe band. These bloody double bass drums of destiny. Destiny, young Frankenstein. Pardon me, I'm losing myself. So what happens is when you're doing this from a sit-down point of view, and what starts to happen is that when you're dealing with this kind of thing, different speeds give you different kind of nuances with whatever it is that you're going to be playing. Now, when you're dealing with, say, a single-stroke roll, you get your flow, okay? Now, do you notice it's triplety, right? Now that's right, left, left, and right, right, left, better known as a six-stroke roll. However, 1 E and up, 2 E and up, 3 E and up, 4. However, you triplematize it, if that's a term. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. Mix it all up and you get that jaunty little bang, 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 ga-dang, ga-dang. Now I'm saying triplets, and that's how they're written in general rudimental land, but don't be surprised if you see them in 6/8. You've got your two main marching time signatures. Duple time because you've got 2 feet. You've got 2/4 and you've got 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Compound duple time, if you don't mind, umpire. You see? There you go. And that's what you have with just those two little sticking patterns, right, left, and right, left. If you're sticking with right, left, you're on the beat. If you're going right, left, there's a nuance with the left hand. On the ta, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. I use that a lot. I wonder if I use that more than the beloved paramadoodle. There you go. Where is my little paramadoodle? Marley, baby, you going to sleep on me over there? You're supposed to be the life of the party. Here you're a co-star along with Doris. What's going on? Oh, he doesn't want to play today. Hello, Doris. Hello. How are you today? I'm not too bad. Are you going to play anything else today? No, I'm going to stick to your snare drum. All right then. Oh, you've woken up over there. Sorry, just a running commentary from behind the camera there. Now, what you've got now is unison playing, you see, because when you want to build up your chops, got our chops to do all this business. You noticed yesterday, oh, some of those drummers, weren't they wonderful? Oh my Lord, there you go. And what happens is if you're doing, say, I'll do triplets, right? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, right? And bass drum. You see? There you go. Oh, cool. There you are. And you build it up. I'll have boot cam for you later on. Odd sock cam down there. There it is. And then what happens then is that as you're playing it, you've got your unison playing, right? You've got your hands and your feet. And what you want to try and do as much as you can, this is a Dom Famularo thing. With your vaping stroke, vaping, you try and also do it with your footsies as well, you see. Oh, much to that. And so... You've got your main flow. You see like that. And then you put in your double. The aforementioned right, left, right, left. And when I start bringing in the bass drum with that, that's not unlike Steve Gadd's Crazy Army, if you know that. He was very rudimental. Except I'm doing it with 2 bass drums, you see, or a double kick pedal anyway. And there you go. Now that's that. And then what goes on is you've got your resolution points, you see, because if you've got there, there's your resolution right there. This is especially good if you're ever doing polyrhythmic playing, if I'm just going to go off the track. So you could have... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So it's a 3 against 4 polyrhythm. You see? But that's not the subject tonight. I just wanted to show you about resolution points. You can do it polyrhythmic. The most common polyrhythm, of course, is 3 against 2. And it's nice cup of tea. You see? Both right, left, right. Both right, left, right. You see? Hoi! melody. Let's go back into it. And then there's the melody. You try and follow the melodic curve of the melody. Bring it in slowly. Risk there. And there you go, you see. So that's what's going on with that, you see. So you can build it up. Now, if you've got your main flow, you can start to mix it up and get melodic along with the melody of the pipes there with that particular one. But if you've got other things, like if you're in a brass band or anything like that, like I was with the beloved City of Essendon brass band, Ronnie, Ruth and family, hope you're doing all right. As you know, Ronnie Ruth passed away not long after Dad did. So yeah, but much love and great times, all that. We would have been doing the march. We did quite a number of them. Probably the most important one for me was the 1992 one, where it was only 7 months after Dad passed away and not long after, as I said, Ron Ruth. And that was the first year. Two things. You could wear your dad's medals, and they let in the Vietnam vets. That was 1992. Very important. Anyway, back to me being in a pipe band on the back of a flatbed truck with my double bass drums. How you going down there, boys? Yep. Can you just move your kilt sideways a bit? A little bit too much information. Sorry. Whoops. There you go. Anyway. It was so much fun. It's a serious day, everything like that, but it's a brotherhood and sisterhood, don't get me wrong. Now what I'd like to talk about with the time I do not have left is a little thing that I often sort of just talk about a little bit, is notes within notes. And so what happens is you might have that aforementioned flow. So you might have so there's your triplets. And then what happens is you're putting notes inside the notes, you see. So if I'm doing triplets like that, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3, and then I do the aforementioned right, left, left. You're tripleting the triplet. So you've got 9, and they're non-uplets. And that's why I don't call them polyrhythmic, because they're divisible, you see. It's almost like if you're counting in 3/4, like 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's just triplets, so it's like a jazz waltz. Dance to that. There it is. See? there it is there. Now if I double both, I call them dozen uplets now, because you've still got that triplet feel, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're putting in 4 notes with a double stroke roll. You see? What is that? I just call them dozen uplets, but it's a uplets, or something like that. Okay, there's an uplet something. And then, did you hear that last night? You get that kind of... the slow march, especially with the 2 football matches. It happened both times in the 20-minute ceremony before the match start, or the 2 matches start. It may well happen tonight in, 1 hour's time. See how we go. You can hear it. So. I'm being a little bit jazzy with it, I suppose. Oh, there's a paradiddle. Now, resolution points. Right hand with the left foot. I'm a bit of a left foot lead because of my upbringing in the 70s with one Harold Ripper. And how you going, son? Yeah. Say hello to your mum. Don't forget, fees are due. Yeah. Who remembers the Coke machine? That seemed to follow him everywhere he went. It wasn't Coke. Press that. Oh, VB. Melbourne Bitter. I just wanted a Fanta. Nah, none of that shit here, son. So that's my left foot. And the reason I'm going on about that is because of the hi-hat. How many times? And then I just took my left boot and put it over to my left bass drum. There's no such thing as a double kick pedal back in 1974. And had to have 2 of them. So you just do that with your left foot. And then resolution point with the right hand, so it's a bit of a diagonal. Putting the right foot in the in-betweeners. Putting it all together. Now in and of itself, if I'm doing that and then put in the right foot for the that's a 2, and if I'm doing hoi, that is polyrhythmic because I'm doing triplets over the top with 2 down below. So I've got, if you want to think of it like that, it could be, if I bring it down, it's quavers if you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 if you want. You can change the counting to suit, but it's still what it is. And then over the top, I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. There you go. better wrap the show up at some point. Ooh, there you go. Hope you're enjoying it. There you go. And I'm sort of wrapping up the ANZAC week. It could easily put me down into the dumps, but this year I just refuse to do that, although you have your moments, don't you? I was talking to my good mate Marcus and typing away, and I did ask the question, does this Anzac Day actually feel much more poignant than others? They're all important. And he agreed, in the sense that all the rubbish that's going on around the world at the moment, absolute rubbish, both overseas, here. Don't let the bastards get you down. Hello, hi-hat. I haven't used you much tonight, have I? Woo! So what it is we have taken care of the what's so important to all of us is Anzac Day, everything that goes with that. And I'm going to bring the ladies in. And my name's Chris Quinlan. I'm talking about wrapping it up, making sure that you get your chops together. Got to have your chops. With a couple of little patches there, with the triggers. There you go. And I'll have this up tomorrow for camera shoot, I hope, if one doesn't fall over. And on beloved Channel 31 the week after next, I believe. Yes, that's it. Love yous.